What is up, you guys? Back here with the Turbo 3.8 Mustang. Today I'm be taking the front wheels off, taking the wide fenders off, and I'll be trimming them up so I can drop the car a little bit lower because right now it's sitting a little bit higher in the front than it is in the rear. Fix that on both sides today. So let's get started. Move the car over into the driveway, and I'll pick it up from there, guys. Okay guys, so I got the car in the driveway. Go ahead and start jacking it up, taking the wheel off. Show you how I take these fenders off. It's pretty simple. Um, don't mind the mess. We're doing a 7.3 swap into this F250 that came with the 5.4. I doubt you see it in the garage right now. That's the new 7.3 motor we're swapping in. So that's why we're doing out here, not in the garage. The garage is full of parts. There's another truck in there that's getting the 5.4 that was out of this one, put it into that because that one has a blow motor, and then the 7.3 goes into this one, so on and so forth. But let me have the stand set up, put time lapse on, get this tire off, and then go from there. Camera's all set up. I'm going ahead and grab all my tools and everything, and throw you guys into this time lapse. Another thing I forgot to mention to you guys, I gotta take these old wheel spacers off. I got brand new ones. If you can see in there, it doesn't match the hub size, so it's causing a little bit of shakiness going down the road, and we're above 50 miles an hour. And it does look like I'm gonna have to get some new brakes here too. But before I take this fender off, I'm gonna go ahead and change the spacer. So I'm gonna get the camera set up a little bit better, talk you guys through it, and we'll go from there. Okay, I'm back here. I'll try to stay out and show you guys more view best as I can. If I do get away, I apologize. Okay, so here's the new spacer compared to the old one. They're the same size, but as you guys can see, the bore is a little bit different. This one actually has a lid for the tire to sit on, and this is about the same size as the hub. But for the spacer to the wheel, I got this little sleeve that goes over it, because this is a 7.5, I believe, outer bore, and the rims are an 80, so this spacer should help with it. I know the other side it did, so I'll go ahead, toss this on the car, and then before I put the wheel on, toss that little sleeve on there. Sorry about that. I had to grab the actual new lug nuts because they actually fit in here better. I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys in a time lapse because these are causing a little bit of trouble. So yeah, as you can see, I have that on there now. And all this sleeve does is goes right up on there like that, and then you toss the rim on, and it squishes them together, gives you a little bit more of a nice seal, so nothing's bouncing around. So I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys back up to where you were. I'm gonna take this fender off. For that, I'm gonna zoom up and show you guys the holes and how they're drilled and everything and how they bolt in. So as you guys see, they're little hex bolts. What I want to do is see if it focuses. Yep. Then a 10mm on the back. These are actually for Honda bikes or any street bike, I guess. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how easy it is to get one out real quick. All you do is put your 10mm on the back of it, drill on this one, and I think I need to drop it. No, and it's just that easy. So I'm gonna go ahead and set you guys up and go ahead and take them all off. You guys give me a second. I'll be right back. I do have to grab, for the last two, I believe they're an 8. Because how small they are for the fronts. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so I went ahead and got the nuts off the back of this. All you gotta do is kind of wiggle this off. From this side and that side just falls right off. And basically this is all it is, just a little bit of fiberglass. Just drop this nut. But as you guys can see, I have all this that I cut out up top here so I can get the car a little lower. And then down here a little bit got cut just so I can get the wheels turned. But apart from that, there's really not that much. I'll probably clean this up before I cut it. I'll show you guys here in a second. When you guys can see, all that's left right there is that. So I'll go ahead and take the saw, not the saw, the Dremel, and cut most of this away. And then that little corner piece, you can see where it's rubbing on the tire. The bumper, I'm probably not really going to worry too much about cutting because the support's right there. So I'll try to just trim it off like right here somewhere, and then really worry about up top here. As you guys can see, there's like crappy wiring job for all the gauges and everything. Try to turbo kit all the zip ties, holding everything together so they don't melt. Okay guys, I got the Dremel all set up. I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting here. The back's already cut. I really never really went to cut the fronts. I was hoping fenders just give me wide enough and low enough to where they won't rub, but they're rubbing, so I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting that away. So I'm gonna head put that in time lapse. It's gonna be a little time consuming, so if you guys can just bear with me, I'll try to put some music or something to keep you guys somewhat entertained. But let's get into it. So that's the first part. It needs a little trim up. I will have to run to Walmart and get more blades. So if you guys give me about half hour, I'll be back with the video. So there you guys go. So I cut out. It doesn't really look that pretty. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of wear stripping like I have on the end of this. Go ahead, put up in there. I'll probably trim this up to be a little bit more round off. But that should give me a decent amount of room. I mean, that's about a good inch off. So let me put the tire on. I'll show you guys what it looks like with the tire on. Yeah, I'll let the car down and show you guys how much more room I added. So that added probably a good inch or so of room. Probably didn't have to cut as much as I did out. I do know with over there, by the left front tire, that tire is pushing a little bit more, so I will have to cut that just a hair more. So you guys give me a second, back up and cut a little bit more. So that's a little update. I finished cutting it. I taped it off, sprayed it a little bit of black spray paint where the cuts were so it doesn't rust. Give a little protection, and I'm going to take a little break. Starting to sprinkle a little bit, let this dry, and I'll come right back. Go ahead, pull this tape off, get this fender back on. I'm going to take the tire off, put that spacer on it, and drop the car. I'll probably finish the other side tomorrow. Gotta edit this video, get it out to you guys. Thank you for all the new follows, and if you follow me on TikTok as well, thank you. Almost up to 5K duty, guys, and almost up to 200 followers on here. Keep up the good work. Check out my Instagram, my TikTok, and of course on here it's all the same video, or it's all the same username. You guys have a good day. I'll pop this up, get right back to you guys. There you guys go. Back on there. Let me see if I can get a view up there, show you how much more room there is. I don't think you can actually see, but there's the final look. This wheel doesn't need pulled forwards a lot more, so did notice that I could probably cut a lot more out of here. Didn't realize I had that much room I could cut out, so that's gonna be the next thing. That's probably it for today. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow for more, guys.